Hey Cancer, welcome to your January 2020 reading. Happy New Year and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. Um, Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so there's a lot of energies that I am picking up on, and if it resonates for you, Spirit will let you know that it resonates for you. Your higher self will know. You won't have to question. It will come naturally to you. You will know the Spirit wanted you to hear that, right? So please keep that in mind. I meditated over you guys' energy before starting, and what I was picking up this month of January is that there's a lot of relationship healing that's going on, which involves patience and acceptance. So and clarity. So you may be finding that in all your relationships or many of your relationships that there are issues that are happening, but you're recognizing within yourself, okay, maybe I need to be patient with this person, or a lot of self-reflection, right? And you're getting clarity on how you relate to others, to the fact, of your history and what you've gone through, but it's like a new level of understanding, right? So I have three positions set up here. I'm going to pull a card for each to get the energy of what is needed, or what is this transformation about that you're going through, and then what faith and courage is needed in order to complete this transformation in a way that will benefit you the most. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull the transformation card. Spirit, please provide me with the card that Cancer needs to hear for January 2020. What message of transformation do you have for my Cancerians? Thank you. Wow, that was a weird cut, but I let it happen naturally. What do you need to release? That's at the bottom of the deck. What is it that you need to release? So we're talking about patience, relationship healing, clarity, acceptance. In order to achieve that, what do you need to release? The card of transformation. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. You know, that definitely goes into harmony with relationship healing, right? So sometimes we may take in the sense of voids that may have been created within us, and healing that we need to do within relationships, in the sense of, needing to be loved a certain way, and needing to be catered to. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with needing that. But what Spirit is saying is that in order for you to learn how to relate with others when it comes to patience and acceptance, it's giving in the sense of giving your patience, giving your acceptance, accepting others for who they are. And, you know, the thing about Cancer, my father is a Cancer, and what I've noticed about Cancerians is that you are almost naturally psychic. Like, you know things about people, you know intentions, you know their next moves. You feel so much when you have these interactions with people, and so when you do connect with them, you take in a lot of information, and that can be a very heavy load when communicating with others, and recognizing their intent. And if their intent is not the best, if it's coming from a space of something that's unhealed within them, well, then you have to take on that energy and find a way to be patient with them, to accept that this is where they are. Right? And Spirit is saying that now is the time to be able to work on that, to actually try to to be patient when dealing with individuals that you feel so deeply, their emotions. And so when it comes to a time to give rather than take, it really is also talking about, being of service to others, and love and money will follow you. The people that you're around, you know, just understanding, trying to understand them, especially in your close relationships. So I feel that that is the message, and that is going to help you develop qualities in the things that maybe don't make you so patient and don't accept others, that as a result of that, it will be released. So let's go ahead to the message of faith. I'm going to pull a message of faith. Holy Spirit, please give me the card that my Cancerians, my Cancerians need to hear, and the messages that they need to hear. Thank you so much. I get door to romance that popped out, which is a great thing because we're talking about relationship healing. And, if that is accomplished, Spirit is saying there's romance. There's so much that will flow into you, so much that you need and want and crave. And it's like, really, Spirit is just asking you to get to that end result in a different way. That's what I'm feeling. All tied up is at the bottom, the energy. Feeling trapped, stuck by others, but being self-imposed. Again, wanting to be loved, wanting all of that romantic energy to flow into your life, and, beauty to come into your life, yet feeling like you're stuck, that it's really just not coming through. Take a look at faith, deceit. Who? Cancerian. I feel like this deceit and it coming out in the faith position. I feel that Spirit is telling you that, first of all, you may be in a situation where you may be dealing with deceit. I just mentioned earlier that you know people's intent, right? You know what people are thinking. You know when they say something to you, you feel so strongly what they really mean. And so Spirit is really saying to you, have faith that all will be well, that people that are manipulating you, people that are, that are dealing with you even, personally or professionally. So when we talk about relationship healing, if people are dealing with you in this manner, maybe they're spreading rumors about you, disrespecting you, or if you're in business, people are trying to manipulate you. But yet, if you look at this, it's telling you that really he's holding a bag of something valuable. So just watch your money. Make sure you have all the information you need to be secure. There's people that are around you. But I still feel the Spirit is saying that all will be well, that I have your back, just have faith. And then also with having this card at the bottom, what to release, this deceit can also mean that you may be deceiving yourself. And honestly, when I pulled this card, that was the first thing I felt, is that there may be some self-deceit. Maybe you are not truly happy. You don't have high self-esteem. Maybe, you are just not being honest. But the thing is, Cancerians, is that you have to understand that the universe loves you so much and wants to bring all of these beautiful experiences into your life. January is a time for you to accept yourself for who you are, not who you think you are, right? Because when you're thinking about who you think you are, that is the ego. The ego is about creating this image of yourself. And if anyone acts, behaves, or speaks in a way that is against that, it invokes an anger in you, or, you don't appreciate it and it upsets you, and all of these things. But I feel like Spirit is telling you, have faith that who you are is enough. Who you are is amazing. That you don't need to pretend that you're this person in your head, this person that you have created, maybe out of fear of not being good enough. Spirit is saying you are. Let go of any ideas that you have to be something in order to be worthy, right? Maybe because if you continue right down a path of self-deceit, then you're going to attract a lot of people in your life that deceive you, a lot of experience in your life that are not going to be as pleasurable. And we know that we all want to be happy. We all want to be at peace. And so Spirit is saying, once you let go of this self-deceit, know who you are, own up to it, and be happy and proud about it, then things will start to shift. Things will start to shift, and really doing a look in the mirror, really reflecting, really understanding who you are or who you have become, and being okay with that. And then if it's something that you see there that you don't like, just simply changing it and pray for that help from God to assist you in that transformation. So now the courage card here, we get at the bottom, time for a nap. I'm hearing rest. I'm hearing rest your mind. Your mind is going 1,000 miles per hour. I feel like there's some situations that are going on in your life that has really thrown you off course. Like something happened where someone may have said something that attacked the ego, of someone who we thought we were. And I feel like there's some situation that may have happened in your life that caught you off guard. And it really caused you to step back and reflect and really look at yourself hard. And what I'm hearing is that this is an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for you to see who you are, because who you are is so magnificent at your core self, like your true self, accepting your flaws and everything and giving that to others, because that is what truly is amazing. New life, and it comes out in reverse for the courage card, right? New life in reverse comes out for courage. So that is a protection message. What is the courage that my Cancerians need? It says you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. Oh, I love Spirit. This is so fitting. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. If that isn't the most beautiful, fitting card, oh my goodness, you've got to love the universe and Spirit and how this all works. So I'm hearing that it's okay if you're inexperienced, even if you're 45, 50 and you're inexperienced in some emotional area or something in your life. It's okay, right? It's okay. We all have, the point of being on this planet is to evolve, right? And then level up. Once we are out of here, we evolve as a human. This human experience, we level up and then we out. And so it's okay at whatever age, you know? We can learn from children. I learn from children all the time, especially children that have not been freaking wounded as much as I have, you know? And they're just living life to the fullest. You know, I will learn because I'm like, you know what? You did not go through what I went through, and this is probably how it should have been for me. So when I see it, my inner child gets excited and feeds off of it. And then who I am now becomes the loving parent. And it's a beautiful thing. You know, it's a beautiful thing, but really just, oh, what a beautiful message, Cancerians. You are amazing. You know, and if something has caused you to really doubt yourself and maybe you don't feel like you've made as much progress as you have needed or wanted to, it's okay. You have. You have. And each day is a new beginning. Know that. Know that all is well. And it's okay to be in that childlike spirit and just admit when you don't know something. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you less of a person. Because what you know is so valuable and benefits so many people. But I feel like the message for Cancerians here in January 2020 is please reach in and find your true self, bring it out and give it to the world because the world needs it. The world needs it from you. Oh my goodness, they need it. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot cards here. Thank you, Spirit, so much. At the bottom of the card, you have the Three of Cups, bottom of the deck. And I'm feeling like, yeah, this is really, I feel like this is deceit. This is the energy of deceit around in your circle, maybe in your relationships. Could be a third party. I really don't like saying that, but it could be an indication of that. But I feel that it's really about releasing blockages, you know, and it's deceit and letting it flow. Letting it flow. Okay, center of reading. Yes, Eight of Swords. So feeling trapped, self-imprisoned, no way out, but it's in reverse. So I feel like the message here is recognizing there is a way out, but it will come from a true transformation, not this process or this progress that you think you have come through, but this is Spirit is asking you to find a new way to understand that this is an opportunity for you to shed any false ideas of yourself and really be free, like to free yourself from that deceit, you know, thinking that you have something and you don't, because if you don't have it, but you feel like you have it, let's just take self-esteem for an example. If you feel that you have it, but you truly don't at the core, but you continue to live your life as if you do, then where will that opportunity ever present itself for you to heal that, for you to gain that? And so Spirit is asking you to please do an honest self-assessment so that you can work through that. The Knight of Cups comes out in reverse. So, yeah, it feels like more deceit. You know, there could be false offers around you, people really playing, you know, with your emotions, with your feelings, with your heart, you know, or this could be you doing that, having that deceitful energy when it comes to feeling trapped, but really working toward releasing that. And so how did we get here? The Ten of Swords. This is how it all happened. There has been an ending. I feel like there has been a lot of deceit in your life. There has been people that have constantly deceived you and you didn't know, you didn't see it, you know? And when you think about this, how can you see deceit in others when you can't see it in yourself? you gotta be able to internally recognize a quality or a characteristic before being able to recognize it in anyone else. But at some point in your life, there was a lot of deceit and an ending that hurt. It hurt, and your mind is still in that energy. But I'm hearing that you know, we had this card, what do you need to release? And this could very well be that the deceit, the energies that have happened to you, the things that have broken your heart, they have finally come to a completion and it's time for a new beginning. In the past, yep, the Four of Swords, believe this was in the Taurus reading, but I'm feeling the same energy here that after this deceit and heartbreak, because the Four of Swords is right after the Three of Swords, and it's really about resting, recuperating, going into thought, getting in tune with your spirituality, retreating, you know, just separating from things and lay to rest until you find out, what it is that you need to fix or what it is that you need to heal before moving forward. Your consciousness, the Lovers. This is beautiful because you know that, and I feel that this is self-love. This is about loving yourself enough to make decisions that are healthy for you. Loving yourself so much that you only accept love, right? And accepting this love and this authenticity. But I feel like this is a true measure of self-esteem. The balance of the masculine and the feminine, the yin, the yang, coming to this conclusion within yourself so that you can truly find and attract love. And this is a major arcana card, so this has been a theme for you. You know that finding love and accepting yourself has been a journey for you, and Spirit is asking you in the month of January to really go in on that, to really examine yourself and find out what it is that you need to release. Your future energy, the Queen of Wands. This may be a person. I feel like this is an energy of someone that may exist in your life that is kind of overbearing, could be a bit harsh, right? And it's falling under the entrapment card. So this could have you feeling as if you're trapped, you're stuck, or it could be you just losing energy and passion in life because you feel trapped. But again, going back to the Lovers card, it's about transmuting that into true love, and so that you can attract that in your life. Again, the Page of Wands, this is how you see yourself. It feels like there's a need for you to be curious in life, passionate about life again. Take on that page energy as if you don't know how to be passionate. You don't know how to build self-esteem and really approaching the world in a learning energy. Like you're ready to learn. You're ready to improve yourself, to learn patience and acceptance on a new level. The external environment, stress. The Ten of Wands, others may see you as being stressed, having a heavy load, a heavy burden. And so Spirit is saying that anything that is weighing you down and is coming up right underneath this Ten of Swords, that if there is anything that's weighing you down, to let it go, right? Again, going right back to this card. What do you need to release? I feel like a lot of that is these burdens and people and ideas and past situations. It's about letting it go, letting it go. Your advice, hopes, fears is the Seven of Pentacles. So it may be difficult for you, again, to have this courage to become like a child that is exploring the world, because you've planted so many seeds. This is not to say that you have not made progress in your life. I feel like there's many people that may even look at you as a teacher, look at you as someone that has been through a lot. So there is so much knowledge that you have, Cancer. But what Spirit is just asking is that you're now on a new cycle, right? A new cycle of understanding and learning. And even though you've planted all these seeds, trust and believe that they didn't go to waste. But Spirit is saying that it's now almost time to harvest, to get the fruit that you deserve from what you have planted. But Spirit is saying that there's time to still go within, self-reflect, and figure out a few more things. This is about fine-tuning you for the next phase. And then the outcome is the Temperance card, which is about learning balance. And it comes to self-love, because this balance comes under the Lovers, which I mentioned earlier was about the yin and the yang and the masculine and the feminine, and being able to balance that out. And that is going to be your outcome. That is what you're working toward. Knowing that, not deceiving yourself into thinking that you have to even be all good, because you don't. What is good? What is bad? Everything in life is really about opposites, polarity. And really just accepting that there is no ideal person that you're supposed to be. Perfection is in balance. Balance is perfection, and balance have opposites. They have highs and lows. And it's really about understanding that, so that you can give to the world and not feel that you have to be something that you're not, because you're so beautiful. I'm going to pull one more card from Buddha Wisdom to see what message comes from here. Spirit, please provide me with the message that Cancerians need to hear. Okay, Buddha Wisdom. Okay. A world always finds a way to praise and a way to blame. The wise continually praises. That is beautiful. When we go back to the first card that was pulled and we look at this, right? So you have a time to give rather than take. And then we have the world always finds a way to praise and a way to blame. So this goes along also with deceit, right? There's people that will hurt you in an effort to, maybe they're deceiving themselves and putting you down because of that. But we have to understand that, everyone's going through their own journey and evolving at different rates. But how do we stand when we're faced with deceit, when we're backstabbed, when we feel trapped? How do we show up still? Spirit says it's a time to give rather than take. And the way to do that is to become wise in your own wisdom. And I feel like this is confirmation from Spirit that you do have much wisdom. So taking on this curious spirit, or this page-like, this youthful energy, is only to evolve you. I feel like that's confirmation. So Cancer, know and believe that you are amazing, and fully accept that. And Spirit is here to transform you along the way. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If it resonated, please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.